A Brief History of Seven Killings, Disc 10.
Last night I realized I could kill anybody, even a child, maybe a boy. Don't know about a girl. Just because you don't sleep doesn't mean you don't dream. There's something my mother never told me. Last night I could have killed a kid. There was this gate, and it was just some rusty gate, but I knew I had to get through it. The only way forward is through. Who said that? I had to get through it. If I didn't, I would die. Get cut open, sliced with a knife from the neck right down to labia with me screaming all the time. I just had to get through the fucking gate. And there was this kid at the gate. One of those children you see in movies where you can't tell if it's a boy or a girl. Maybe he was white, but white like linen, not skin. And the whole time I could see the white alarm clock about to hit 2 a.m. and the four walls around me, 2 glass windows, even the sky outside. But I could also see the gate, and I could hear Chuck snoring, but I could also see the kid. And I could look down and see slashed up flesh where my feet were supposed to be. I had run my feet off. And I wanted to go through the gate, and this kid was blocking it with his look. Not threatening, but confident, smarmy, cocky. Chuck would have said cocky. And I took this knife that I had and grabbed him by the hair and lifted him up and drove the knife in his heart. And because the blood was blue, I didn't feel bad about stabbing him again and again. And every time the knife went through his skin, it's like his flesh was too tough and the knife bent in a different direction than where I aimed. And the kid was screaming and laughing and screaming. And the only thing to do was pull out the knife and saw his head off and throw it away and scream as I ran to the gate. Then I woke up. But I wasn't asleep. Maybe I should bathe or something. When Chuck was going off to work, he asked what I am up to today. Shouldn't have told him nothing, because I went out. Maybe I should take off these clothes, or at least these shoes. Even a man who loves to say, "Babykins, I don't know about this fashion shit," knows the clothes I wear to go out is not the clothes I wear to buy bread. And if he sees his woman in good clothes, he would know she was trying to impress a man, and might have succeeded, but that man is not him. I really should at least take off this blouse, or lie down until the gulls fly away. Maybe if he asks, I can say I was dressing up for him, hoping we would go out. But babykins, nowhere safe outside, he's going to say, not even in Montego. I'll say that Jamaicans shorten Montego Bay by saying Mo Bay, not Montego. I'll say I want to go out. I want to dance. And he'll say, "But I dance better than you." And I'll pretend that last one didn't sting. The truth is, I don't want to go dancing. Every time I ask, I hope he says no. I just want him to believe that I'm interested in doing everything with him. Maybe he'll come home with friends again and I'll have a reason to keep these clothes on. The last time he brought home 4 men from work, all of them looking like shorter and taller versions of him. All of them with the same burnt white skin. The short blonde one I swear was named Buck, but it was close to Chuck. Said, "Well, you're as fine looking a squaw as I've ever seen." And here I was getting upset when Jamaican man called me beef. Tonight, I going love the way him sleep. I going to lie on him big chest and lick him hair, and I going to hold tight so that he can't go without me. There's this memory I have of waiting for my sister to sleep, then grabbing the tail of her nightie and wrapping it round and round my hand, so that if the duppy came to snatch me away, he would pull her too and wake us up. Except I don't have a sister. Shit! Damn it, Aki! How did you get under me for me to roll on you? I must be getting old or mad to walk in the house with a shopping bag full of Akis and not even remember it. Old and mad. Maybe mad and old. Chuck loves Ackies. He keeps asking for that thing, hun. That scrambled egg thing. You know what I mean. That grows on trees and is really sweet to boot. Bought 2 dozen from this woman who was listening on her transistor radio to an American preacher with a cowboy accent who kept saying it's the end times. Do you know we're in the last days? The higgler said to me. No, but I do know it's 1979, I said to her, even though I was thinking about the preacher, sweating like a red hog and rubbing his forehead with a handkerchief, shifting his toupee. Not the answer she was looking for, so she punished me by adding on 50 cents to the price. I think I said, "You know what, baby love? Have it. Take it. For in a few weeks, the only thing Jamaica money would be good for would be to wipe me body." I like that. It sounded Jamaican. I didn't say any of that. I would never call anybody baby love. Damn place too quiet, but I can't handle the radio. I don't want to hear any news. Ever since I stopped listening to news, reading newspapers and watching TV, my life just seems so much happier. Happy feels like something you can take out and sell. I just don't want to know the news, and I don't want people to tell me anything. All my news comes from Chuck, and I still don't like it. But his news is different. His is the news of somebody leaving. He's leaving. We're leaving. Has he bought tickets? Will we need tickets? Is a helicopter coming like this is war and just airlift we out? It would just land outside and Chuck will say, "Babykins, there's no time to grab anything. Just come now." And he'll look really sad and not know that this is exactly what I want. To take nothing. Not even a towel. Nothing that will remind me of anything I'm leaving behind. Because fuck all of it. Really. Fuck all of it. I want to go to America as blank a slate as slate can be, with no memory of anything behind me. I want to teach myself to write something new on my skin and say howdy to people I don't know. And the helicopter won't land until we're somewhere far like Buffalo, New York, or Alaska somewhere. Somewhere that I'll never hear whopping ever again. Ever again. Something good must be on the damn radio. FM. More music, less talk. Wish Chuck was here. He can dance much better than me, the disgrace to the black race. It's something when a white man can dance. He took us to the club for our anniversary. 6 months already. He wanted to celebrate our 6-month anniversary. And they say woman is the cornier sex. But still. 6th was dancing. 5th was earrings. 4th, he tried to cook chicken and failed. My mother would have said that means he's not a homosexual, dear. I don't know. But sometimes there's just too much Chuck. I'm starting to like him more when he's at work. No, that's not true. Right now, I'm loving his hair, and tonight I will love how he sleeps. Back at Montana's when I met him, I was at the point where that inner voice said, "Whatever it is, God, let it happen now, please." I was so sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was so ready to go. My boss put his hand on my knee the same day. 2nd time? No, 3rd. And asked me how much I liked working here. And how he could tell that this job was a make or breaker, a last resort. Like selling cheap-ass shit jewelry from some overglorified coolie shop calling itself Taj Mahal was the best I could do. Except it was Kim Clark. All you needed to take the job was to know that they wouldn't have wasted a second look to look for somebody else. Montego Bay just had to work. It had to. There was no going back to Kingston. I don't think of Kingston. I want to think of Andy Gibb. Almost as cute as John from Dukes of Hazzard. Andy Gibb. Hair, chest, Hair, jeans, hair, teeth, hair. John the Duke smile, hair, jeans, hair like a girl. I just want to be your everything. Luke Duke's big white Duke down the left leg of his pants. Jesus Christ, girl, you must be the only woman in Montego Bay with such a dirty mind. But it's not, I just want to be your everything on the radio. Do it light. Take me through the night. Shadow dancing. I know what I want. One night where I don't think of Luke Duke when Chuck inside me, on top of me. No, I didn't think that. Yes, I did. I should go cook his ackee. He likes it for breakfast. He won't mind it for dinner. I will think about how I love his hair. Sooner or later he's going to know. Kim Clark, you think you're so smart. That man bound to find out if you don't know already. This morning I only took $10. It was the most in one shot. Last Friday, 5. 4 days before that, 6. No, 5. No, it was a $5 bill and 2 $1. I never touched the US. Look, he's just going to think it's cute. Which wife doesn't take from her husband's wallet? I'm not his wife. I'm going to be his wife. No, you're living together. It's what people do in the modern age. This is 1979. I really need to cook. I'm sure he doesn't know. I mean, what kind of man counts how much money he has in his wallet? An American man. All of them come through Montanas. White men, that is. If the man is French, he thinks he gets away with saying cunt, but saying, you can't. Because we bush bitches will never catch his drift. As soon as he sees you, he will throw the keys at your feet, saying, you, park my car, maintenant, dépêche-toi. I take the keys and say, yes, massa. Then go around to the women's bathroom and flush it down the shittiest toilet. If he's British and under 30, then his teeth are still hanging on and he'll be charming enough to get you upstairs, but too drunk to do anything. He won't care and you won't either. Unless he vomits on you and leaves a few pounds on the dresser, because that was such dreadful business. If he's British and over 30, you spend the whole time watching the stereotypes pile up, from the let me speak to you slowly, darling, because you're just a little black speed of their speech to the horrible teeth coming from that cup of cocoa right before bed. If he's German, he will be thin and he will know how to fuck. Well, in a car piston kind of way. But he will stop early because nobody can make German sound sexy. If he's Italian, he'll know how to fuck too. But he probably didn't bathe before. Thinks there's such a thing as an affectionate face slap. And will leave money even though you told him that you're not a prostitute. If he's Australian, he'll just lie back and let you do all the work. Because even us blokes in Sydney heard about you Jamaican girls. If he's Irish, he'll make you laugh and he'll make the dirtiest things sound sexy. But the longer you stay, the longer he drinks. And the longer he drinks, well, for each of those 7 days, you get 7 different kinds of monster. But Americans, most of them spend a very long time, or an awful long time, trying to convince you just how like everybody else they are. I'm just an Okie from Muskogee. Even Chuck introduced himself by saying that he was just a regular guy from Little Rock. When I said, why would anybody want to be just a regular guy? He didn't know how to answer the question. There's something, though, about a man saying up front that what you see is what you get. Nothing less, but certainly nothing more. Maybe my standards are low. Maybe I just like that there was one man who said it like it was. I don't even think he found me that cute. Well, of course he did. He came over and said, "Howdy." And perfect timing, too. Right after the Frenchman was thrown out for shouting, "Where are my car keys, you cunt?" And the Italian went over to dance with some stupid American woman who flew here all alone because she saved up for 26 months. And damn it, this big fat bitch is going to FUCK. The Italian wasn't the big, bulging, big-cocked mandingo that she had read about in Mistress of Falconhurst. But his skin was a little dark, so he'd do. Of course, I was there every night. I moved to Montego Bay in January, right into a one-bedroom side of a house with a shared kitchen that a retired couple used to rent to boarding school students. But I lived at Montana's. From the first day on the job, I heard about the nightclub. Well, overheard at work, since none of those coolie bitches at the jewelry store talked to any black employee, other than to remind us that they knew the police, and should just one pendant go missing, we will spend the entire weekend getting raped in jail. Anyway, I overheard that Montana's was the place that was carrying the swing, and they only let you in if you had the right look, which thank the Lord wasn't black. Who knew then that black would turn out to be the right look? 2 weeks after moving here, wearing nothing but a white t-shirt, Fiorucci jeans and high heels, they let me in. Walked right past one of the coolies, the hook-nosed, long-haired one who almost called at me before she saw me looking and knew that she would never be able to live with herself. I came this close to saying that sometimes they want chocolate, not curry. But once inside with the music, everything that I thought it would be, it wasn't. The DJ kept playing Fly, Robin, Fly, and the white people were dancing like white people, and the non-white people, almost all women, looked at each other with a scowl, because only a scowl could hide that we all had the same damn look. The "white man, please come over here and save me, because I have nowhere left to go" look. I feel like I pushed myself to the very tip of the country, and all that's left was to tip over. Or fly away. Who am I going to be in America? Samantha on Bewitched? That bawling woman on One Day at a Time? I want to run right into the middle of a city and throw my hat up in the air like Mary Tyler Moore. You're gonna make it after all. Jesus Christ, I'm so ready to go. I am so ready to go. I almost forgot it. I rubbed my hands on it 3 times in the sun, feeling each groove of the stamp. The stamp makes it real. The stamp made it smell good. Yes, I smelled it. Seeing it never made it real. Touching it made it real. But the smell made it realer. My fingers smell like American paper, like chemicals waiting to evaporate. I almost forgot it. Kim, try to forget everything around it. And stop smiling like that. It makes your cheeks hurt. But if you don't smile, you cry. You smell. Have to wash the stink out. Wash the ink off your damn finger. How could I have forgotten? He'll be home in a few hours and I haven't washed the stink out. Girl, go wash the... Enough. This is what I will do. This is what will work. I will go bathe. I will cook the man his ackee. He will take me upstairs and he will fuck me. No, we will fuck each other. And we will wake up together. And he will... No, we will not leave for at least 3 weeks. I will pack. Go, girl. Wash the stink out. Each day he takes home something from the office. Part of it seems like how these Americans grew up. They collect things. So Tony Curtis or Tony Orlando will show up at Montana's, and they all ask him for this autograph business, which is him signing his name on a napkin. and they cling to it and collect it like they'll never see Tony Curtis again. Now Chuck is taking things home, collecting them like he had to make sure they were safe. I don't know what he has to protect a coffee cup from, or 5 boxes of rubber bands, a picture of Farrah Fawcett, a picture of President Carter, or a box full of liquor, as if they don't have liquor in America. Or a sculpture of a Rasta man grabbing on his erect penis, the head bigger than his actual head. The man must think he is Noah saving a statue of a Rasta with a huge cock for his ark. If he's saving that fucking sculpture and don't plan to save me, I swear to God I will kill him. I'll go bathe, and then I'll go cook ackee and saltfish. No, ackee and corned pork. No, saltfish. And tomatoes. Kim Clark, go wash the stink out. Don't think, just leave these in the kitchen and go wash. And brush your teeth. And swallow just a little Listerine. Maybe it's just the same for men. It is? Maybe, I don't know. Insert whatever I'm supposed to be feeling right here, so I can feel it. I don't feel anything. Maybe I should feel something about not feeling anything, but I don't feel that either. What kind of woman are you, Kim Clark? Every time you lick your lips, you smell and or taste him. Wash him out of your mouth at least, nasty girl. I can see him kicking me out. It will be like in a movie where everybody is talking Italian. He's dragging me out of my house, his house, the house, and me on the floor screaming and begging and crawling and bawling. Chuck, do! No kick me out, do! No kick me out, me beg you! Me will walk on all 4s for you. Me will cook your food and breed your picnic and suck your cocky even when you don't wash it first. Do! And he will look at me and ask, what the fuck do you mean by do? What kind of ignorant bush baby bullshit is it when do means the same thing as please? A cock is a cock is a cock to you, he will say, because it sounds savage, like he didn't spend any time to think it up. So then he can be angry and still be smart, while me on the floor whimpering, do, and wonder if I can just be like in Dallas and say it's not what it looks like, honey. I should bathe, brush my teeth, wash it out with soap. But then, won't I be too clean? Then I'm so clean that it's suspicious. We're at the stage where I don't have to comb my hair or wear lipstick and perfume, and don't care if he catches me scratching my body and stirring the pot with the same hand. He now bursts a fart whenever he wishes, which I really don't like. American farts are stinkier. They smell like they eat too much meat. Careful what you wish for when you finally make a man feel comfortable around you. You realize how much of this courting bullshit was just show. Not show, performance. How long would he have kept the act going? And if it was longer than he bargained for, would he have just cut me loose and move on to the next local girl staring into her drink? Thank God that black skin don't show. A black woman can hide the traces on her. Maybe that's why men think it easier to beat a black woman. You can track the relationship between a man and a white woman on her skin. Stupid girl. Then just make him not want you tonight. Give yourself a headache. Say you're on your menses. He especially hates when you call it menses. Says it sounds like pussy measles. Do I have any passport photos left over? Do they have hot water in America? Dumb bitch. Of course they have hot water. And they don't have to turn on the heater and wait either. Maybe I should put a capful of pine sol in the water. Jesus Christ, Kim Clark. You have his sweat on you, not puss. Look, boss. This is all the money I have. You have my watch. You even have the chain he gave me last week. Now I'm going to have to say that it fell down the drain or something. Give me the damn passport. What you mean me have one more valuable thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh. I tell you, you could be from the South Pole or South St. Catherine. You man is all the same. Don't backtalk the man, Kim. Just get it done. Here? In your office? People outside? Of course, people outside. He wants everybody outside to hear and know. How do I know you're going to hand it over afterwards? Don't aggravate the man, silly cunt. You've been waiting 2 years. Almost 2 years. But still a long time. And he can tear everything up right in front of you. Do I have any more passport photos? I really don't like when people take pictures of me. Do I have the negatives? Pictures all over the wall. Naked white women, 2 blacks squeezing their titties together. Oh, don't take off my dress? Jesus Christ, wait no. I can pull down my own panty, thank you. Kim, stop looking at calendars and remember to act like it's a big hatter claps when he pushes himself into you. He'll... Oh, God, you never tell me you were so big. Big like a rotten banana. Don't you agree, Miss December? You see him taking it out all the time to every woman who comes through the door that needing something they're not supposed to have. Will I have time to buy Ackies after this and still wash him out? Maybe I can go over to the hotel across the street and slip in their bathroom and wipe this son of a bitch off me. Hush, Kim Clark. Close your eyes and think of Arkansas. On his door is Note to Republic and Justice of the Peace, in reverse. When a man behind you, you can never tell what he have coming. Shit, didn't even notice that my friggin' finger was in the stamp pad. Great, purple ink on fingertips while this man keep working me from behind, and all I can hear is skin flapping and slapping. Maybe I should steal these fake stamps just in case I need another passport. You soon come? 1 year, 5 months, 17 days, 11 hours, 30 minutes, and this is what you come to. This is what it takes to finally get it. The passport, the visa, the ticket out of Bumbaras Club Babylon. I hope to God this man comes soon. Just close your eyes and think of tumbleweed, Kim Clark. Arkansas. No, Arkansas. I love it. We're going to pull up in a wagon on top of a hill, and Laura Ingalls and Mary Ingalls and the little one who keeps falling in the grass are going to run up toward us, for by now we have 3 children, all girls. Okay, maybe a boy, but only one. God, good thing I'm on the pill. Maybe this son of a bitch won't give me gonorrhea. I hear people in his office stopping to listen. No finger has struck a typewriter key in 7 minutes. I've been tapping the seconds and watching the clock on the wall. And Miss April, Miss May, Miss September and Miss August, not pressing her titties, but spreading her. Maybe if I get on like a blue movie girl, this would finish quicker. Chuck. Does he know that he keeps all the Hustler magazines under the cash box in the hidden drawer at the back of his desk in the study? Screw behind the golf bag? Penthouse in the same box as his ties? Because he wants me to find that one so I can get tips from the happy hooker? This always goes on longer than you think it will go. Funny how it's the sex that brings me back to thinking in Jamaican. No, Kim Clark, you will not now think about what that makes you. The son of a bitch was fucking me for 7 more minutes. Nobody outside typed a single letter. He gives me the passport and I open it again to look at me, looking at me with a visa stamped across my head. It's B1, B2. I was going to cuss that I had paid for a green card. But then maybe I should take what I get and let Chuck do the rest. Who knows what this son of a bitch would want me to do for a green card? Kim Clark, you lie. You're lying now. A lot of that really happened. But you said nothing to the man. You didn't even grunt. You just raised your skirt and pulled down your panties and prayed that the man didn't have syphilis. And he was almost nervous. So much so that it was then that you realized that you were probably the first woman that fell for the threat, and he couldn't believe his luck. You weren't tapping to seconds. You were tapping his back just so he could get a rhythm and maybe not think about his wife. And when he finally came, you felt sorry for him because he knew you had to walk through the door past his staff. And you haven't looked at the passport since, because if you do, even the shitty photo will make you ask yourself if it was worth it. Was it worth it, Kim Clark? Yes, damn it! And don't ask me again. Me would fuck him again and put him cocky in my mouth. Me will even lick him butty hole. This is 1978. Is 1970 and a woman must know that sometimes the only way forward is through. When I landed in Montego Bay, I knew that whether on a plane or in a box, I was going to leave this place. You almost think you did get me, don't it, Jamaica? You almost think you did get me. Well, kiss me bumbleclot ass. Shit. Purple thumbprints all over the fridge. How much washing this gonna take before it's gone? Waiting for the water again. Standing under the shower head, listening to the drain hack a cough. This fucking country. Every day water goes at the precise time you need to use it. I wish there was a river behind the house so I could go wash like a country woman. Just fucking fabulous. The one afternoon I need a shower. Get this man off me before my man comes home. Why can't I feel more? Why don't I feel more? My heart beats faster when I'm experimenting with a new dish. Maybe if I punch it hard enough or long enough, blood will fill up where conscience supposed to be. Don't you understand? I want to feel something. I want my heart to pump because guilt riding it hard and won't jump off. Guilt would mean something. How many times should I wipe before it's clean? What I would give for water to come back right now. Please, right before he comes home. No? Then fuck you then. As soon as he comes in, I'll have dinner ready. And then I'll play with his hair like I'm not even thinking about it. And he will love that. Maybe I will sing Dancing Queen. He knows how much I love that song. Or maybe Andy Gibb. Maybe Shadow Dancing will come back on the radio and I will pull him from the chair and say, "Dance with me, baby." And he will say, "Kim Clark?" No. "Babykins, you sure you're okay?" And I will just show him the visa. No, that's a terrible idea. You already told him you had a visa, fool, and it's not like he asked. Show him now, and he will see that it was stamped only last week. And he still hasn't said beyond a shadow of a doubt that you were going with him. But why would he have to say it? We can't be living together for him to just up and go. Is he practicing to see which goodbye will cause the least tears? Which one won't make me try to kill him? Is he doing it in front of a mirror? Kim Clark, if you had sense, you would have gotten yourself pregnant by now. If I stop taking the pill today, will I be pregnant by the time he's setting to leave? Today, I will love his hair and ask when I need to pack. Kim Clark, you make a wrong move. Kim Clark, shut up and get out of this shower. I need to cream my hair. Should I do that here or in America? It's coming down to that with everything. Should I do it here or when I go to America? Jesus Christ. The day when I get bored with 13 channels, what will I do? The day I get bored with cornflakes. Not the cornflakes, frosted flakes. The day I get bored with looking up and seeing buildings that clouds hit and run into. The day I get bored with throwing out bread because it's been there 4 days and I want a new loaf. The day I get bored with Twinkies, Halston, Lip Smackers, Legs, and anything by Revlon. The day I get bored with sleeping straight from night to morning and waking up to the smell of coffee and the sound of birds and have Chuck say, "Did you have a good night's sleep, babykins?" And I'll say, "Yes, I did, sweetheart." Instead of watching the dark all night and listening to the damn clock tick, because once I fall asleep, things come after me. I thought we were going to stop this thinking business, Kim Clark. Seriously. Thought is one tricky bitch, because all thoughts take you back to that one thought, and you will never go back to that one thought. You hear me? Never go back. Only stupid women ever walk backwards. I love this country. You people have it so good and don't even know it. But you got a shit for brains prime minister. How come you people voted for him again? You want to stop using you people? Sorry, babykins, you know what I mean. No, I don't know what you mean. I didn't vote for him. But stop the you people like I'm the rep for all the people of Jamaica. Sheesh, it's just an expression. Then express yourself better. Damn, what got your panties in a bunch this morning? You know, us people, every day is that day of the month. I quit. I'm going to work. You girl in the mirror. You girl, Kim Clark. Admit that it was easier to do it when you made yourself mad at him. But what did you do, stupid bitch? You never get mad. You never give him reason to even think about going away and leaving you behind. You never become the difficult bitch. That's the white woman's territory. Well, hopefully you're in a better mood when I get back. Hopefully you stop chatting shit when you get back. Sometimes I think he likes me feisty. I don't know. A woman's supposed to know when to shut up and make a man think he won. I don't even know what that means. I used to think I knew what American men want. When he takes you out for Kentucky Fried Chicken, it's a date. But if he only comes around every now and then for sex, then he's seeing me. Or I'm sleeping with him. Crazy business. If he is only coming around for sex, the last thing I want him to do is sleep with me. Can you make a man love you harder? The company is pulling out after 30 years in Jamaica, he says on the date last week. Alcorp Mining finally get the bauxite belly full, and now packing up to go. Chuck says, it's because of this bauxite levy, which is just step one towards nationalization, which is in itself step one towards communism. I said, you Yankees are afraid of communism the way old country women are afraid of rolling calf. What's that? He said. The boogeyman, I said. He laughed that loud laugh. Gotta get out before this becomes the capital of Cuba. I laughed that loud laugh. I might know something you don't, Kim. No, you might have heard some things I haven't heard. Not the same thing. Damn that mouth on you. You don't complain when you're inside it. Babykins, you're one sexy bitch, you know that? Do men marry their sexy bitches? I need to take him someplace where he'd have to introduce me, just so I can hear what he calls me, see where I stand. Right, like I really want to know that. Kim Clark, your life is nothing more than a series of plan Bs. I must be glad that I have a man who likes to rub my feet. A big man, a tall man, a mountain. 6'4"? Must be at least that. Gray eyes, lips so thin that it looks like somebody just cut a slit open. His hair is curly now that he's growing it out. Big chest and arms. He used to work with his hands before he started to work and eat at a desk. Brown hair on his head, but red above his penis and sprouting from his balls. Sometimes you just have to stop and look at it. What are you doing? Not doing a thing. If you keep staring at it like that, it will shrink away from you. I'm just waiting for it to burst into flames. Black men don't have pubic hair? How would I know? Dunno. I mean, you're a modern woman, right? Modern woman meaning slut? No. Modern woman meaning you've been going to Montana's for months and having fun. How you know what kind of fun I've been happening? I was scoping out the scene in Montana's long before you took a look at me, Kim. Seriously though, you've never slept with a black man? Not even with a Jamaican? Mind? Do a check of what situations this man calls me babykins and what situations this man calls me Kim. This is important, Kim Clark. Men marry their babykins. Yes, they do. Maybe I should be glad the man hasn't called me sexy bitch in a while. When last? Can't remember. Think harder. No, I can't remember. I need him to move from I love you, but only enough for a tearful goodbye, to I love you so much, let's get married right now, right here, so that you fly back to Arkansas as Mrs. Chuck. Isn't Arkansas one of the places that hate black people? If I can get him to marry me, can I get him to move to New York or Boston? Not Miami. I want to see snow. Yesterday I stuck my hand in the freezer for as long as maybe 4 minutes to feel what winter must feel like, and almost stick my head in as well. I grabbed a clump of frost and squeezed until the coal started to burn and the ache reached all the way to my head. I rolled the clump into a ball and threw it at the window. The ball stuck for a second, then dropped. And I cried. Baby, I never leave anything up to chance. I wonder if that means me. He wasn't about to risk me leaving and never coming back to Montana's, even though I was there every night, looking. Or if it means that he has already bought tickets or the company has given him tickets back to America. Tickets. Ticket. They gave him only one to come here. Why should they give him two to leave? Charles, we can't be giving extra tickets to every man who falls in love with the local wildlife. What do you think this is, South Pacific? Oh, stop thinking, Kim Clark. Believe you me, you're going to drive yourself crazy. Back in church youth group, they used to say that worry is sinful meditation because you are choosing not to trust God. I used to think that if nothing else, the one thing I knew in high school was that at least I was going to heaven. And not all those nasty girls who let boys feel them up because they said their titties was growing fast and the boys said we don't believe you. Had to move all the way to Montego Bay to make sure I never ran into any of those bitches again. No, that's not why. Stop lying. Like it matters now. At least I didn't have no fucking child making my titties drag down to my kneecaps. Jesus Christ, I used to hate those bitches. Should I pack? Do it. Kim? Yes, Kim Clark. Do it. I dare you. Pack your suitcase. That same purple one you took with you to Montego Bay. Pack it now. I really should buy a new suitcase for America. I wonder if he will want to take the towels. I only bought them last week. Fuck the towels. We should leave everything behind and don't look back. Don't go turning into Lot's wife, Kim Clark. Do it light, do it to the night. This DJ not letting Andy Gibb go. I want to hear you should be dancing right now. That's what I want to hear. Baby, let's go dancing, I will say once he comes to the door. We'll go dancing. Not at Montana's, maybe Club 8. And when we get him drunk, I will say, Baby, I know you didn't ask me yet, but I started packing to save us both the trouble. What you Americans call it? Proactive. See, I was being proactive because you men always wait until it's near too late to do anything, including propose. No, I won't say propose. No man wants to feel tricked into a marriage. And when he ifs and buts, I'll take out his cock and show him that I learned exactly what I was supposed to learn when he put on the reel of the opening of Misty Beethoven. I don't know. I didn't expect Jamaican women to be like black American women. You weren't expecting us to be black too? No, silly. I didn't expect you to be so sexually conservative. I swear, growing up in Arkansas, you get the wrong idea. Why do you always use plural when you talk about me? Maybe I have a thing for black women. Uh-huh. I must be the black woman delegate. I hear Mick Jagger does too. You hear me talking to you? But I have all that jazz, right, babe? What you talking about? Come to think of it, the only other man to put his mouth anywhere near my pussy was a white man. An American, too. And no, I can't think about that. Something scared the gulls away. How long have they been gone? Didn't even realize I was thinking out loud. They wouldn't be gone unless... Better check the living room. Oh, hi, hun. Oh, Chuck. He answers with a wide grin. I didn't know you were here. I didn't even hear you come in. Yeah? Sounded like you had company in there. Was taking my shoes off to come in and join. I'm alone. Oh, really? Talking to yourself like some crazy chick? Thinking out loud. Oh, about me? Can't believe you came in this house and I didn't hear you. It's my house, baby. I don't have to make a scene just because I entered it. No, that didn't sting. Brush it off, Kim Clark. I was about to cook dinner. Love how Jamaicans say cook dinner instead of make dinner. What's the difference? Well, you could just boil some mac and cheese and there, you've made dinner. You want mac and cheese? What? No, baby. I want whatever you're cooking. What is it that you're cooking? I can't believe you just came in like that. It's bothering you? Rest assured, darling, nobody's gonna come all the way down here to assault you. What's for dinner? Ackee. Lordy. With corned pork this time. What's corned pork? Like thick pieces of bacon. I love me some bacon. Well, you go back to that, and I'll go back to this Star newspaper I was reading. I swear, this shit is a riot. Not at all the bummer that's the Daily News. I hope he doesn't start telling me what's in the paper. Getting harder and harder every day to dodge him telling me the news. It sweet him so to tell it back to me, more than it sweet him to read it in the first place. Last Tuesday, I saw him coming to me in the kitchen, and I said I already read the paper, thinking that would shut him up, but the whole thing backfired. As soon as he heard that, the man wanted to discuss things. I really can't stand the news. Most times, I don't even want to know what day it is. I swear, the second I hear of something, or if I realize I'm about to hear something, my heart just starts to pound, and I want to do nothing more than run to my bedroom, cover my face with a pillow, and scream. Even in the market, all I need is one higgler saying, "Then you not hear about Miss So-and-so?" And I start walking away without stopping, without buying a single thing. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want no fucking news. Ignorance is bliss. I know him. He's going to walk through that door. Get the oil hot. Get it hot, Kim Clark. So hot that as he steps in, just drop the onion and the scallion and psh, will drown out what he says. I'll say, "What?" And he'll say it again. And I'll say, "What?" And drip some water so the oil pops loud and scares him and he'll forget the subject maybe. I wish the gulls were still here, because then he would rush outside to drive them away, and I could ask one of those dumb questions like, "Do they have gulls in America?" One of those questions that make white men just love to smile, nod a little, and answer. Do they have bicycles in your country? Do they ride on the highway? Do you watch the monsters in America? Do you watch Wonder Woman? How tall is the Statue of Liberty? Do you have a dual carriageway? Take a deep breath, Kim Clark. Cool runnings. You're happy. Funny thing in the Star today, he says walking in. Honey, you sure you don't want to change out of your good clothes? You're my mother now? He smiles. Is you scare away the gulls? They were bothering you again? Not any more than usual. What kind of gulls you have in Arkansas? The same gulls I told you about 3 days ago. Oh, my brain is like a sieve. As soon as information go in, I strain it right back out. Sounds more like a rectum than a sieve. But what a way you're bright though, eh? Love it when you curse me in Jamaican. Ha ha! Well, if any of this oil splash on you, I'll go and tell you that you get what you was blood clot looking for. More. Pass the onion and scallion. Where? That basket on the cupboard by the door beside you. Watch your step, I just shine the floor. Slippery. I'm a nimble guy. Uh-huh. Man, you chopped that thing really fast. Does every Jamaican woman know how to cook? Yes. Well, all the women who are not worthless. So, no. No Jamaican woman in Montego Bay can cook. You trying to get me to stop going to Montana's? Ha! Hey, babykins, I gotta tell you something. Honey, I can't deal with anything in that newspaper right now. That star is nothing but shame and scandal, and white girl on page 3 showing her titties. What you steal from work today? I didn't steal. A jar, just a jar, but it's a green one, like emerald, I guess. You should buy me an emerald. Kim, I was born in November, and that's actually topaz. But you're the one that started with emerald and... What the fuck, Kim? I don't want to hear no shit about nothing in the Rossclot Star, Chuck. What? I wasn't talking about the Star. I was talking about Allcorp. What about Allcorp? We got a memo today. The company is winding down operations at a faster timetable than was originally anticipated. Projected. You want to translate that memo? We're flying out next week. Oh shit. Is good thing? It's kind of fucked up, really. No, it's a good thing. The garage already cleaned out. So much stuff to do. But what the hell, right? As you say. What can't pack, just get left, eh? We means the company, Kim. Of course, no Aki in America, so you better eat this up when we finish. We meaning the staff and crew. I better make it extra good, since it's the Last Supper. Ha ha! Sorry, Jesus, me borrowing that one. I gotta pack. Pack, yes. To think, you're gonna think it's funny. I was looking at that ugly purple grip just a while ago. My stuff, all this shit from the office, I don't really have a place for any of it. I wonder if I should pack jeans. I really was thinking, what if I should pack my jeans? I know I'm not gonna pack towels and rags because that is just ghetto people behavior. But jeans? You know how much I love the Halston? Or rather, how much you love how I wear the Halston. So much stuff to leave behind. But to pack a towel, what kind of butto business is that? It's not like we flying to Moko. It's like packing a toothbrush. I want to brush my teeth fresh in America. I know that sounds stupid. Oh, Lord, Kim. And toothpaste. You Americans get gel toothpaste in the big family pack that had a pump cap. I didn't think it would come down to this. Will I have time to do my hair? Rotted. The DJ playing Andy Gibb again? The song just reached #1 or something? You just call in and request it? Kim. Fine, no hairdo then. Well, if I look like a mad woman on the plane, it's your fault. You better speak up for me. Okay, Kim. Before customers cart me off. Kim. Jesus Christ. You sure know how to spring something on a woman. At least nobody gonna say we eloped. What we... Bed sheets, pack our leave. Huh? I swear, man, don't serve no damn use. They're not going to... We leave all the white ones, except the Egyptian cotton. That one we're taking, you hear me? Come to think of it, you better make me pack your belongings because you men don't know how to pack either. It's all your Manly's fault. He's fucking up everything with this. I think you should pack all your gabardine pants, but none of the Kariba suits. Don't want nobody in America thinking their son turned into a socialist. And that blue shirt for when we go dancing. Is there a Studio 54 in Arkansas? Not going to Arkansas. Never going back to Arkansas. Oh, okay. Well, wherever then. Ha! I was just about to say wherever, as long as I'm with you. until I remembered that I heard that same damn line in a movie last week. Or maybe it was on Dallas. You think it was Dallas? Pamela Barnes would say some shit like that. Fucking hell, it's like a troops pullout. I said to Jackman, it's Montego Bay, not Saigon, motherfucker. Should I tell the jewelry store? You know, I didn't really resign. I just stopped working. They actually chartered a jet. Fuck them. No, fuck 'em, as you would say. I mean, I didn't even quit. I just stopped, remember? You thought it was so funny. Chartered a fucking jet like it's going to be an airlift. I know. Why contact them now? I'll just have to put up with all those other wives on the plane. But fuck 'em, right? I love it when you say fuck 'em. Kim. So much to do. I can't believe you just spring this on me. Can't believe they spring this on you. Kim. But hey, it's so it go. When Kim. What? Oh, baby. Babykins. What we had here was really swell, but... What? I'll send you some money. As much as you need. Anything you need. What? You can stay here as long as you like. It's paid up for the rest of the year. What? Surely. This was swell, baby. It really was, but surely you didn't think... What? You knew. You know I can't. Baby. Fine. Do your airlift without me. Leave the ticket so I can come to America through the back door. No, that doesn't piss me off much. Baby, no. Stop the baby and say what you're saying, damn it. I've been saying it for the past 5 minutes. Saying what? What, Chuck? What? You're not coming with me. I'm not coming with you. No, you're not. You must have known, right? I must have known. I must have known, right? I must have known. No, wait. Make me say it like you. I must have known. Jesus Christ, Kim, the stove. I must have known. Kim. The man shoves past me and turns off the stove. Smoke all around. All I can see is him. Back to me. Smoke shooting east and shooting west like they're coming out of his ears. Like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. What's so funny? What's so funny? Kim. Kim, you must have known. Stop fucking laughing at me. Jesus Christ, Kim. I didn't even take the ring off. I just don't understand why you would assume. You hang out at Montana's. Everybody knows about Montana's. Everybody. I never even took my ring off. Oh, man, fuck. Now look, dinner. It's all ruined. Dinner's ruined. It's okay. Dinner's ruined? It's okay. The ring, the fucking ring like a Cracker Jack ring in a box, a free toy inside. Baby, you know how fond I am of you. What's her name? Your white wife. What? The white wife. The woman you're cheating on to get some black pum-pum on the side. She's not white. I need a cigarette. You don't smoke. I want a cigarette. Babykins. I say I want a fucking cigarette. Give me a bumble-ass-clot cigarette. Okay, baby. Don't fucking call me that. Don't ever call me that pussyclot name. Sorry. Here's your cig. You expect me to rub it against my body hole to light it? This lighter, well, it was my father's. Me look like me want to thief your fucking lighter? Kim, I'm so sorry. Everybody's sorry. Everybody's so fucking sorry. You know what? I'm tired of everybody sorry. I wish you wasn't sorry. I wish you would say you're not sorry, that me is an idiot. That we were playing Dolly House because it was cute, and now you have to go back to your American white wife now. She's not white. I need to lie down. Of course, baby. Take your time. Stop talking to me like you was my fucking doctor. Poor Chuck. Didn't think this was how it was going to turn out, did you? How many times you rehearsed this? 2? 3? On the way over here? I at least deserve 4 rehearsals. Kim, stop calling me that name. How about we shake hands right now and say nice doing business? Now look, there's no call. You prefer to write a check and leave it on the break front? I never once called you a prostitute. Of course, you are so fond of me. Bumbleclad white man bullshit. This is not about white or black. My wife... Oh, I've grown so fond of you. We've grown oh so fond of you, my dear. So very fond. She's blacker than you. What is this then? Black pussy contest? Kim, shut up. You don't get to tell me what there is no bumbleclock cause for in anything. What? You're not making any sense. Just take me to foreign. What? Just take me to foreign. What are you saying? Just take me to foreign to Rasclat. Leave me at the nearest bus stop. Kim, you're not making any sense. Look, I just got to go. I just got to fucking go. I'm so ready to go. Chuck, please, I'll do anything. I'm so ready to go. I'm so ready to fucking go. I'm so ready to go. Go where? I don't understand what you're saying, Kim. Let go of my shirt. What the fuck? What has gotten over you? Kim, let go. Kim, let go. Fucking hell. Ugh. I'm sorry. Look what you made me do. Kim, it's your... Just shut up, please. But you might be bleeding. Don't fucking touch me. Just give me the damn paper. But you never read the Star. You hate the news. Stop talking like you know me. You don't know me, you hear me? You don't know me. Makes me want to vomit. This half-boyfriend, half-daddy paternal fuckmate bullshit. That's what it does. It makes me want to vomit right here on your fucking floor. I don't even like Aki. Give me that paper or I will start screaming. Baby, please, shut up. Just shut up. I'm going to find my head. I take his paper and I go into the bedroom and slam it. Ring on his finger. Like me never seen no ring on him finger. I did well and see ring on him finger. No, I didn't see it. I didn't want to see it. The fucking son of a bitch. You is a fucking son of a bitch. Calm down, Kim Clark. Calm down. You couldn't even shout that out because you know you've got no cause. Remember why God lead you to this house. Remember why God lead you to this room and go back out there and love his hair. Tell him you don't have to be his wife. You can be his whatever you like woman. Is distance him want? You're a Jamaican woman. You know how to give him distance. Go out there and say, yes, baby, I understand. You have this world here and that world there, but those two worlds can't mix. You know that. But look at us. Look at us. We make two world work all the time, and we don't even live in a land as big as yours. Mr. Big has a wife in the hills and a woman in the clubs. The wife will never come down and the woman will never step up, so the man stays level. I can show you, and I don't have to fly back on no Alcourt plane. I don't have to live in Arkansas. I don't have to set up no home. We don't have to. Oh, shut the fuck up, woman. Bout you can adapt. That doesn't make you a woman. It makes you a bacteria. The man's same for you. Steal from a thief and God laughs. The man's same for you good. Like you wanted to set up no fucking dolly house in Arkansas. You just want a way. You just want a light. You just wanted a piggyback to jump off, and everybody in this room right now know it. Go out there and love his hair. You already have passport and visa. But with him, I would have had a what? Girl, you need to get the fuck out of this simmering pot before time run out. You think you're safe? But look underneath your dress and you'll see concentric circles all leading to one bullseye. You think that your forehead don't still have the mark? You think they're not still looking for you? No, I will go out there and I will love his hair. Tonight was the night I was supposed to love his hair. But you spoiled the Aki. You know how much he loves Aki and you spoiled the Aki? Maybe you should go out dancing. Tell him it's one last time before he goes. We go. You are going to land in God's land with this man and just suck up the American color. You know what? Shut up. Just shut up. You sound like two black American brats in a TV comedy. You shut up. Shit. I don't even smoke. Kim, you okay in there? Don't come in here. Have you put a bandage on your cheek yet? Don't come in here. I should have known. What the rascalot him think this is? That every woman in Montana has rehearsed this day from the day they set foot in that club? Clearly every woman but me. I can't remember any other man in the club. I mean, I can remember them, but I can't remember their fingers. Poor Kim Clark. By the time you go to Montana's, your purpose already blinded you. Poor Kim Clark. Mommy and Daddy weren't there to teach you about the time when woman and man come to the crossroads with cross purposes. And if you give a man a free hand, he will rub it all over you. Poor Kim Clark. You knew Alcorp was closing shop and setting to go from before you met Chuck. Alcorp was setting to go, and you had set your sights on somebody, everybody, anybody. How do you make a man love you harder? Did every man in Montana's have a wedding ring or the mark of one on the fourth finger? Think on your feet, Kim. Think on your feet. Kim, I am all right. Just don't come in here. Okay. Stand still. Stand still and know peace. I swear, now is when Sunday school turn out to serve some use. No, you will not think about God right now. Maybe I will read the newspaper after all. Maybe I will read the Star, the People's paper. I don't know why he reads this every day, other than to remind himself how stupid Jamaican people can be. Is that it? And yet I have heard of what happened in Little Rock. This stupid girl paid attention in history class when they talked about civil rights and Martin Luther King. 3 the hard way. Bodyguard, home guard, and security guard in love triangle. The Star understands. Twins from Miss Jamaica. Our page 3 girl, pulchritudinous Pamela, our luscious buxom beauty, is training to be an air hostess and loves the long arm of the law. Counter flour shortage in Hanover. The Star understands that shopkeepers have been marrying Baygon insect spray, insisting that customer purchase 1 spray for every 2 pounds of flour. Dupley slaps grave worker in Maypen Cemetery. Eulalie Legister was minding her business when return of communist menace through St. Mary, eliminations and sashing of contestants for Miss Jamaica 1979, Shelley Samuda, Miss Marzuka, Arlene Sanguinetti, Miss Bobcat, Jacqueline Parchment, Miss Hunter Security, Bridget Palmer, Miss Sovereign Supermarket, Kim Marie Burgess, Miss Amars, 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 Stacy Barakat, Miss River Road Cleaners. Beauty contest is foolishness. Domestic violence end in wounding with intent. Justice Patrick Shields in a ruling today. 4 killed in shootout in Jonestown. April 20th. your birthday horoscope. You are an Aries on the cusp of Taurus, and you will be guided by your emotions. This is what you have been missing for almost 2 years. Turn the page. From concert to community building 1 year later. Back from 14-month exile after the attempt on his life, December 3rd, 1976. The concert was opened by HRH Asafa Woson, the Crown Prince of Ethiopia. This was the reaping of 2 years of careful working, said JLP political activist Raymond Papalo Clark. Too much war and tribulation in the street. Time for unification. Proceeds from the concert will go towards all sorts of projects in the community. First thing first, a good public sanitary convenience and a new room for the West Kingston Clinic, said top PNP activist Roland Shatta Sheriff Palmer. Central to the effort was a reggae superstar who flew home to the island after a nearly 2-year absence. Enough. Stop reading, Kim Clark. Since the beginning of this year, there has been 300 murders that have been rumored to be politically motivated. Stop reading, Kim Clark. Photo insert. Political activists shake hands over concert proceeds. Don't look, Kim Clark. Left to right. Minister of Youth and Sports, Mr. JLP political activist Raymond Papalo Clark. PNP political activist Roland Shatta Sheriff Palmer. Kim Clark, stop looking, stop reading, stop searching. Don't look. Papalo in his white top, his pecs popping like women's breasts. Don't look. Shatta Sheriff's khaki pants, like a student's, like a soldier's. A black and white photo, but you know it's khaki. Don't snake your eyes from face to face. To faces looking in the camera, faces looking away, and faces looking beyond anything in this damn photo. Beside Papalo is a woman. Beside the woman is a man. Behind the man is another man wearing sunglasses. You know the look, don't you? He's not hiding from you. You're hiding from him. Close the newspaper now, Kim Clark. There he is, at the back, not smiling, not looking, not agreeing to no bumbleclot peace. He's not looking at peace. He's looking at you. 2 years on the run and him find you. You is a fool. Him find you. Kim, what's going on? Kim? Kim! 2 years of running in a straight line that turns into a circle. Walk up to the gate. Nothing stopping you now. Nothing pushing you. But you walk right up to the gate anyway, because what else was there to do? Not walk forward? Walk up to the gate and rub your belly like you're pregnant. Ignore the firecrackers, even though this is way too early in December for firecrackers. Look at the man. Face already going dark in the 8 o'clock, but coming toward you and you can't move. He's looking at you, undressing you, auditioning you. Listen to screams coming from the back and police siren coming from up the road and the gun right in front of your face. Once you started running, you never stopped. You packed a purple suitcase and ran away from December 3rd, 1976, because fuck that day that the Lord had made and everything was terrible in it. You think you're going to run to America? But the man has already worked out right down to the last rent check how he will soon run away from you. And this man, the man in the photo, he walked right up to you from the edge of this newspaper. He has a name. Don't read it. Silly woman. You never ran from December 3rd, 1976. You ran right into the middle of it. You've never known December 4th. You do not know April 20th. You only know December 3rd. That day will never close until he comes to close it. December 3rd is coming back for you, this picture is saying. We have unfinished business, this picture is saying. Montego Bay couldn't stop it, and neither can America. A coming from your knee. Don't call her by that name. Don't ever call that fucking name. That is a dead name of a dead woman in a dead city. Keep running because she's dead. Now light the cigarette with his lighter that he wants back, and don't give it back unless he asks. Light the cigarette and take a drag. Cough. Cough longer. Cough louder. Take another drag. Drag until your heart goes back to beating so slow that if you touch your chest, you can count the beats. Now take the cigarette and burn out his head. Stub through the back page. Burn until you flick a flame brilliant with the paper and throw it on the bed. Kim! What the hell is going on? Burn away through the white man's knocking and shouting and screaming and rapping and ramming down the door that won't budge, and the cackling pillows and the hissing silk sheets and the laughing polyester curtains. Watch the flame shoot up like under a skirt and expose the screaming window. Burn away to safe passage. The only way forward is through.
This ends Disc 10.